So can you teach people that what's your what's your secret sauce to get all of your team engaged, let them perform very well, dialing into the vision, I think that that's a topic that everybody is dealing with. We have great ideas, but there's a human connection that we're missing, and how do you keep that and thrive on that wave again?
Look, I think it's obviously it's not easy, right? I think it's not easy to cascade down your vision to get people motivated and get them behind a certain target, a certain objective. Actually, I think like just to give an example of the Indiegogo campaign was a good example, because people like we had like sales teams for a while, and they were trying to sell, but then like the B2B sales were not coming that fast because they were saying, yeah, sure, I can buy it later, just maybe next week, the week after. And it was kind of dragging, right? So then I said, no, guys, we're going to launch our Indiegogo campaign on the 4th, right? So we are going to launch, there will be these prices, after a while the early bird price is going to expire, there will be new prices, so we have to go all out, right? So whatever discussions you might have, just tell them that that's it. If they want, they need to get it, right? And that was a good objective where kind of the whole company managed to align against that objective, because they knew there was a timeline, there was a date. After that date, there would be, the prices would change. So that kind of brought the company together, and everybody kind of was on board and cheering, and from designers to updating the page to the sales team calling all their clients. And so I think sometimes it's a matter of whether you're not remotely or not, to work on that kind of 2-3 months objective, right? A big one that you want to tell your company, say, look, we need to do this, we need to hit it. And then people kind of start realizing the urgency, because otherwise the challenge in also especially remote operations is that it's a business as usual. People don't have the urgency. And also in startups, and I've been discussing this morning actually with a founder, is saying, look, exponential growth is not human, it's counterintuitive, right? So people are not, used to grow exponentially, right? If you grow like, I don't know, 20% a year, 30% a year, for normal people, that's okay, but not for startups, right? No. So you really need to break some barriers and some boundaries here to push people and align them on growing that, getting that to that exponential growth, or anyway, I would say exponential, not exponential, but high growth, right? And this is where very, very important to give that challenge and that objective, and find people that can align with that, right? So not everybody will be aligned with it, right? So, and in remote environment is, of course, is more challenging, but now we live online. Everybody can open the Indiegogo page and see how many new backers we have. So that makes it easier, right? It's no secrets there. So transparency, I think, is also important when you communicate with your team. Be very transparent what's happening, update them. The more they know, the more they buy into your vision. Right? The less they know, the more they'll say, okay, whatever, I don't care, just do my piece, right? So the end-to-end approach can only happen when, you're fully transparent about what's going on.